Stay with me here, for what I'm about to share with you may change the way you see the world, and perhaps yourself. In a world that often celebrates grandeur and visibility, I want to invite you to ponder the beauty of an unnoticed life. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves craving attention, validation, and recognition from others? How often do we measure our self-worth by the number of likes, comments, and followers we have on social media? But what if I told you that there's a profound beauty in being overlooked, in being ordinary, in living a life that doesn't seek to be constantly noticed? As we embark on this contemplation, I want to draw from the wisdom of the Stoics, who believed that true strength lies not in seeking external validation, but in cultivating inner resilience and indifference to external events. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote extensively about the importance of living a simple, unassuming life. He encouraged himself, and us, to focus on what truly matters: our inner character, our relationships, and our actions. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Can you think of a time when an obstacle or a setback actually led you to a more creative solution, a more profound growth? What would you have done differently in that moment? Here is the truth no one speaks: that the pursuit of external validation can lead to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. The more we seek to be noticed, the more we become dependent on the opinions of others. We begin to curate a persona, a highlight reel of our lives, rather than embracing our authentic selves. But what happens when we let go of this need for validation? What happens when we allow ourselves to be ordinary, to be unnoticed? The ancient Greek philosopher, Heraclitus, said, "The way up and the way down are one and the same." What does this enigmatic phrase mean to you? Does it suggest that our pursuit of grandeur and our experience of obscurity are two sides of the same coin? As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the cult of busyness, to prioritize productivity over presence. We often find ourselves racing against the clock, chasing after success, and measuring our self-worth by our achievements. But in the midst of this chaos, it's essential to pause and reflect on what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. The Epicureans, with their emphasis on living modestly and cultivating friendships, remind us that happiness lies not in external accomplishments, but in the simple pleasures of life. Think about the last time you savored a beautiful sunset, or enjoyed a quiet conversation with a loved one. What did that feel like? Did you allow yourself to fully immerse in that moment, or were you distracted by thoughts of what came next? Very few people understand this. The beauty of an unnoticed life is not about being passive or complacent, it's about being intentional and present. It's about choosing to focus on what truly matters, rather than getting caught up in the noise of external expectations. The cynics, with their rejection of social conventions and material comforts, invite us to question our assumptions about what it means to live a good life. They challenge us to reevaluate our priorities, to seek out authenticity and freedom in a world that often values conformity and wealth. Can you think of a time when you felt pressured to conform to societal norms, but chose to take a different path? What did that feel like? As you reflect on your own life, I want to ask, what would you do if you weren't trying to impress anyone? What would you create? What would you say? What would you do if you weren't worried about what others might think? Pause here for a moment. Think about this. Share your answer below. The Roman statesman Cicero wrote about the importance of living a simple, virtuous life, one that is guided by reason and a sense of duty. He believed that true happiness lies not in external possessions or status, but in the cultivation of inner character and the pursuit of one's values. In a world that often celebrates celebrity culture and external success, it's refreshing to remember that true beauty lies in the quiet, unassuming moments of life. The medieval Christian philosopher, Augustine, wrote about the city of God, a community of individuals who seek to live a life of humility, compassion, and service. He believed that true fulfillment lies not in seeking external validation, but in cultivating a deep sense of inner peace and connection to something greater than oneself. Pay close attention to this next part, for it's essential to our exploration of beauty and wonder. The concept of wonder is often associated with awe-inspiring experiences, a breathtaking sunset, a majestic mountain range, or a profound work of art. But what if I told you that wonder can also be found in the mundane, the ordinary, and the overlooked? The philosopher, Schopenhauer, wrote about the importance of cultivating a sense of wonder and awe in our daily lives. He believed that this sense of wonder can lead us to a deeper appreciation for the world around us, and to a more profound sense of connection to the human experience. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the noise of technology and social media. We're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and distractions. But in the midst of this chaos, it's essential to pause and reflect on what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. The modern philosopher, Camus, wrote about the importance of living in the present moment, of embracing the beauty and wonder of the world around us. He believed that true freedom lies not in escaping the challenges of life, but in facing them head-on, with courage, creativity, and a sense of wonder. Carry this thought with you, the next time you find yourself feeling anxious or overwhelmed. Take a deep breath and pause. Look around you and notice the beauty of the world. Notice the way the light falls on a leaf, or the sound of a bird singing in the distance. Allow yourself to be present in that moment and to find wonder in the ordinary. If this resonates with you, consider subscribing. We release new wisdom every week, and you'd like to explore more ideas like this, consider subscribing to our channel, The Quiet Mind. We'd love to have you join our community of seekers, explorers, and contemplatives. As we come to the end of our reflection, I want to leave you with a powerful question. What would your life be like if you allowed yourself to be ordinary, to be unnoticed? What would you create? What would you say? What would you do if you weren't worried about what others might think? Which of these lessons resonated most with you today? Your thoughts matter, leave them below. I read every single one. And as you go about your day, I invite you to carry this question with you, to ponder it in the quiet moments, and to allow yourself to be drawn into the beauty of an unnoticed life. For in this life, you'll find a profound sense of freedom, a deeper connection to the world around you, and a more authentic expression of yourself.